Alright, hello everyone. Here we are back for another Golf Clash tutorial here. Now that's Pak 4 that we're going to go with, Royal Ball. This is going to be quite the challenging hole, especially with a Pak 4. One of the things you may want to do is just lay up intentionally on this hole, as getting to the pin could be, quite a bit of a challenge. Let me take a look here. Lob for win here. What I usually do in terms of a ring play, at least plus 10%, maybe plus 15, especially when I go to max OP like I'm going to. Another thing is, especially in Master, the tree is now in play on the right hand side. So you really have to watch the amount that you curl. And you probably want to pick something that's your longest club. I'm missing 2 yards from a extra mile 8. But I'm also, increasing my accuracy to hopefully keep myself out of the rough if I do hit a great ball. Now, what I'm going to do here is no side spin. I'm also going to have to land, relatively aggressive here on this left-hand side. So let's see here. Maybe right about here. Let me see what 11.7 plus 10% is. 8 rings. So I'm going to try to land right about here. Right over close to this edge. And there's only so much you can curl, so you can see how much I'm putting on. I'm kind of maximizing the amount that I can do. You do have to watch that great ball. It looks like I hit the tree with the great ball. So it was like a 2-ring pull, and you can see that alone is going to be enough to cost you if you try to be aggressive with your curl like I was and get the great ball. So one of the things that you can't do is you can't, have too late of timing, or else you're going to miss the fairway on the first bounce. So I was trying to, jump the gun a little bit, and sure enough, you can see I clipped the tree. And there's quite a possibility that you're going to do similar at some point in your round, whether it be today, somewhere, unless you try to, another thing that you can do is you can just go for the layup, which I'll probably at some point add a guide for that as well. But I wanted to at least give you, aggressive approach. Now, had I hit perfect ball, all would have been well. Even a 1-ring great ball, I probably would have. I barely clipped that tree. Now, it's not going to put me dead in the water here by any means. So what I'm going to try to do is maybe play close to about 3 or so per ring, right above this sand here. Maybe 2.8 or so, I'm thinking. So right about 4 rings, plus some ball guide offset, so you can see how I'm kind of offsetting the guide. With a headwind, I'm also going to keep the guide just a tiny bit long as well. I'm going to play over about here. And hopefully I can get, oh my goodness. So I'm just coming off an expert guide, and my timing is completely out of whack on this first. I was very early on the last one, and then extremely late on that one. So, especially going from division to division, it can be very frustrating with the, new needle. Sometimes it takes me just a split hair to kind of get into the, especially seeing me jump the gun on that last overpower shot. I just, was late on that rough bump. But you can see, we'll pretty much solidify the birdie here, which most guys are going to get on this hole anyway. So you're really going to have to, you're either going to have to figure out the adjustment and lay up intentionally, or you'll have to, kind of rely on a rough pitch up by the green. Best case scenario, good chance you'll be in the bunker. So either or, you're not going to have too many other opportunities other than one of those situations. So it is going to be a very tough hole to get, but also not one that's going to be absolutely necessary for you to move on and qualify. If you can just eliminate the mistakes, shoot your stock round, you should put yourself in a good position with this setup. So good luck, guys, and I'll see you guys on hole 2 coming up.